Hi again, I'm back with another shed update video. I'm just working on this one at the moment. Well, I say I'm working on it, I'm just getting it ready because I'm going to use this as a Halloween prop. It's a McCulloch, I think it's a Mac 310 old chainsaw. Obviously I will take the chain off, but I might just see if it runs. I thought I'd lost air filter cover, but I managed to find that in a box this morning, so it is complete. So some people say they don't like working on these, but I'll see what it's like, decide whether I think it's worth doing or not. So what else has been going on? This rotavator, I've seen this before. I don't know whether I've mentioned before, but the oil seal on the rotor shaft was leaking. Well, I got one, and all of a rush I put it in, and something went wrong and it carried on leaking oil, so I got another one. And I've put some sealer in that in as well now, and I've left it overnight, refilled it with oil, new oil in the chain casing, and it seems to be okay now. So I fixed that. I've really got to get a new belt for it because the belt is ropey, and I got some degreaser today. I'm gonna give that a clean to try and get all that sort of green and old sort of greasy oil off to clean it up, and then I'm nearly there with that one. I've got to just give the engine a service, and that'll be that really. And that'll be done. What else have I done? Oh yeah, there's the Mantis one, and again that's all cleaned up now, that's ready. New plug in it. If you can just bear with me for a second. And the Makita hedge cutter. Oh, here we go. Oh. That is all done now, all cleaned up. Nice machine that is. It runs really nice, and I've went the whole way on this and sharpened blades as well. All I use to sharpen the blades is that angle grinder with a thin cutting disc on. So that's all nice and sharp now, all ready to go. So pleased with that one done, getting through the jobs. Got that. This isn't actually mine. Someone my dad knows, and they wanted it repaired. It's a steel FS55 strimmer, and I think there was something wrong with the carb. I was gonna do a carb kit on it, but in the end I ordered one from China, a brand new carb. I think it was delivered for about £10 something, so it wasn't even worth putting a kit in it. So might put that on in a minute, see if that cures the problem of that. I didn't have to wait that long for that either. It come in about 10 days, I suppose that comes, so at least I can get that fit on and get that done. So that's just a little update video. There is another couple of things I'll show you in a minute, so I'll cut the video off here and I'll be along with the next part. Couple of hours just to sort a few things out. The chainsaw, what I show you a clip of running, that did its job for the Halloween, effective. So I'll just put the chain back on it now. Obviously I had to take like I said before, I had to take the chain off, use it as a prop. I've just one little problem, it's got the throttle cable slips through a little bit, so I'll just have to put some sort of stop on that to stop that sliding through. But also when I shoot it running, it didn't quite bog down a little bit, but I adjusted the carburettor now and it runs well. So I'll show you that cutting some wood. I'll take it to one of my jobs where I've got to cut some bits and pieces, so I'll show you that in action. I went to the car boot this morning. Stuff's getting sort of quite sparse now. One of them, it could be the last one today, so I might just be down to one next week. But I did pick up this home light, Mighty Light. It was only £7, so it was cheap. I come home, put some petrol in it, and it was, well, one of the fuel lines had totally snapped off, so that's so it was leaking. So what I've done, I've took it off, put two new fuel lines in, and also I'll show you if I can find it. Oh, here it is. The primer bulb, you can see, was broke, so it was leaking out of there as well. but it was the same as a still one, so I had an old carburettor, I took that off. So that starts and runs nice. So that's that done. So that's a quick fix. Only thing I just got to check, it cutting a hedge, just to check the gear side of everything's okay, but the engine runs great, so that's that sorted. It was a nice little fix. I thought rather than put it away and just sort of throw it in the shed and leave it till later, I thought I might as well get home, get on with it, see if I can fix it. So that's done. So I'll show you this one as well. This is a still streamer. I've took the end off to make it easy to work on, but there's a new carb on it, the new one I said, the about £10 one from China. Runs great, fixed that really nice and cheap and easy. I've got the air filter, but I haven't got the air filter cover for that, so I'll probably have to get one, or like I said, it was someone my dad knows, so I just let my dad get that because it's a easy enough thing to do, just to put that on there. So I'll put that back onto the shaft, and then that'll be that done, so I can get that out of the way. I haven't shown you this one before. This is one that I've just got to sort out. Well, actually I've done it now. I've put a new pull cord on it, pull cord, and this was sticking. What I did, I wound the spring up a bit tight, and it seems to have fixed it now, and that sort of from word go started okay and runs well. So that's a Wolfgarten scarifier, so all I'll do with that now is give that a clean up, and that'll be sorted. And oh yeah, the oil seal seemed to be okay on the old rotavator. This thing's sort of been a bit of a pain really. I don't know really whether it's worth picking up to try and make any profit on, because it's had so many little problems, but it's not leaking now, so all it is just a clean up now really, and like I said, service the engine, so that'll be done. I've put the rotors back on, so at least it stands up easy now without blocking it up with a bit of wood. So I think that's about it really. I'm quite pleased with this chainsaw there. I thought, you know, I'd read reviews about these old chainsaws, and they said they're a bit of a pain to work on. I thought it was a little bit tricky but if I show you there, it's a bit tricky where the carb and that is, but it's alright if you know, you just got to persevere with it and get it done. And this has got a automatic, a manual oiler as well. I think that's what that's for. So I quite like that actually on the saws, because at least you can give it as much oil as you like. So I haven't tried that cutting yet, because I just got it, started it without the chain on, so I've got to see if it cuts all okay, to see if the clutch is all okay, but I'm sure it will be. And I think that's about where we are really. I think I might have to invest in a parts washer, because I've got this old chainsaw in pieces and look at the state of it. I really think I need a parts washer, so I think that might be something I'll treat myself to. But I've got to find somewhere to put it, because I've got quite a lot of stuff in here again, as you can see. But at least I'm getting sorted. Oh, and the other thing I sort of fixed today, my cousin's lawnmower. I would show you it, but it's dark outside now, but that's in a terrible state. The engine's okay, but the rest of it's really awful. So I might have to see if I can get her another lawnmower, because this one isn't very good at all. I can hardly push it along, the wheels are so bad. So I might show you. I managed to push my cousin's lawnmower in the shed, and this is the state of it. It doesn't look too bad in the face, but the wheels are terrible. The deck sort of scrapes as you're pushing it along. It's in a right old mess. Like I said, the engine's okay, but the rest of it is awful. Usually these engines do sort of tend to play up at times, but this one does seem alright. It's outlasted the rest of it. It's supposed to be self-drive, but it isn't. It doesn't work anymore. All she wants is to run. She sort of pushes it over her garden somehow. Sometimes I do her grass, so she hasn't got to worry too much. So just thought I'd show you that. Some of the things that you can repair but aren't really worth it. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll be along with another update. That's where we're at really. I will probably just add at the end of this just a quick snapshot of me and my Halloween outfit. It's quite effective apparently. I couldn't see it. Well, I have seen it on the photo now, but I got hot in the mask, but it was quite fun. Took my daughter and a friend around, and they got lots of stuff, so they were happy. And my other half, she dressed up as a witch. So I'll show you a picture of me in my outfit, and then you can leave a comment and see what you think. I'll give you a few shout outs, because I do these sort of videos over repairing the machinery and that, and there's a few others I watch that does the same. One is Ketley Mowers, or Ketley Mowers. Just put a search in, I'm sure it's easy enough to find. And then there's Retro Restore. His name's Martin Butler, and he does this sort of stuff. And there's a Mower Man, and he does sort of more informative sort of videos, right, you know, stripping down the carburetors and that to show you really how to do it. I sort of just give you a general idea really, but so yeah, I'll give them a few a shout out, them three, and pop along and have a look at their channels. So okay then, I'll be along with another update soon, and thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.